Welcome everyone. We're back again for Who Wants to Be a Retro Millionaire, episode 6. We've got Will Harris in the hot seat tonight. Will, how are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit nervous. It hasn't really kicked in, except kind of the last half an hour.
So you feeling a little bit nervous?
Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult one because I think with computer games, It's a lot like books and movies. And you can have a conversation with a gamer for an hour and time goes.
Sorry, Will, you're breaking up a bit. Sorry, bud. We got someone called Sweaty Django in, says come on, Will, and Harvey Pilmer says hi. Do you know either of them?
Yeah. I definitely know Sweaty Django. I didn't hear you quite on the last one. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Harvey Pilmer says my favorite game is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You come to the right place. Holster TV was on last week. She says, "Evening, guys. Best of luck." Well, hi to Holster. Thanks for tuning in
Thanks,
again.
Thanks a lot, Holster. Appreciate it.
Carboot Chris is in. He was on a few weeks ago. He's actually our reigning champ.
The reigning champ, the man to beat.
Have you seen Carboot Chris's episode?
I have, yeah.
He's a problem. He is a serious problem. Okay, well, can you see the stream well?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just going to bring up the leaderboard. So on 5 points, we've got Sam Clifford and Calv. On 10 points, we've got Bat and Holster. And on 12, we've got Carboot Chris. Obviously, the 15 points is what everyone wants to get to because you big box game. What would you do if you won the big box?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably give it a spin. I'd have to dig out my old laptop on it because I'm more of a console gamer now. But yeah, definitely give it a go.
Yeah.
Tear that box right open.
Trust me, it's a good game. It's a very good game.
My friend had it on the PS1.
Oh, it's so good on PS1. I literally play it every other week, man. It's so good on PS1. I'm just joshing. So I'm just reading these comments.
Best game ever.
Someone called Harvey says, "I'm smart at geography, science, and maths, and some history." So yeah. It's all looking good. It's all looking very strong. Are you ready to play for the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire PC Big Box?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Let's get it. Okay, question 1 coming up. In which video game do players compete in a futuristic version of football with cars? Is it A, League of Legends, B, Drop Zone, C, Rocket League, or D, Stardew Valley?
I think I've played this one. I think there's a massive arena. On the ceiling, maybe. I'm not sure. Factors kicking in already. Legends.
Are a few nerves sort of bubbling to the surface?
Yeah, I don't want this to be the shortest episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire ever. So
no, no one wants that crown. Like literally, no one wants that crown.
League of Legends doesn't sound right to me for a futuristic version of football with cars. Drop Zone, maybe, because it sounds like it could be sporty. Rocket League, maybe.
Come back to me, Will.
I really that short one. I have a feeling it might be Rocket League, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm gonna play one of my cards early, and I'm gonna ask the audience.
You want to ask the audience, yeah? Better to be safe than sorry at this early stage.
I don't want them to.
Am I going to activate the ask the audience card? Shall I activate it, Will? Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Audience, please key in your answers now. The answers are coming in as we speak.
Okay.
Will Harris for 1 point. They are flying in as we speak.
Brilliant. Nerves. I feel like I'm going to be kicking myself over this one.
I've seen some of the greatest retro minds use lifelines early in this quiz. I don't know why. I think it's the nerve factor. As soon as they get onto the hard questions, they're just nerves of steel.
Exactly. You get through it. You soldier on.
Okay. I'm just going to tot up the answers now.
Sure.
Let me see. Maths are not my strong point, but I think I figured it out.
I hope you're not going on countdown anytime.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna key it in now.
Okay.
They should appear on screen soon.
Yeah, the feed's just catching up.
It's actually it's actually nerve-wracking running the quiz because I know if I get something wrong, I'm gonna get it in the neck.
Yeah.
Can you see the ask the answer?
Okay. Yep. Come up.
Okay. Well, we have B 25% and C 75%. It's a strong showing for C.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I think I'm going to go with C, which was Rocket League.
Okay. Will, for 1 point, is going to go for C, Rocket League. Oh, sorry. My Wait, I'll tell you if you got this one right first. Well done, Will. 1 point in the bag.
Wow.
Sometimes my
gut said Rocket League. As soon as you said it, I thought that's it. I think 90% sure, and then the longer I thought about it, that 90% went down to barely.
It just nosedived.
It just nosedived.
Holster says any nerves will soon pass. Well,
support Holster.
Sweaty Django said I'd love to do this, and he says winning. Right. Let's get on to question 2. This thing's hot up. Question 2. In the Super Mario franchise, what is the name of Luigi's arch rival? Is it Waluigi, Evil Luigi, Greenie, or Bowser?
Bowser sounds like, I don't know, some kind of slang from some strange part of the world. A bit of a Bowser, but so I don't think it's Bowser. Evil Luigi. It just sounds a bit, I don't know, a bit too obvious. Greeny is funny, but I'm pretty certain it's Waluigi. I think because I remember as a kid when Waluigi, I think, obviously I'm starting to doubt myself now, but I think when it came out, I thought obviously Mario Wario, that makes sense. But then Waluigi in English, it doesn't make sense. Maybe that kind of prefix makes more sense. In Japan, I don't know, but anyway, I'm pretty sure it's a Waluigi, and I'm going to go for that.
Final answer, eh?
Final answer.
Right, let's see. Will for 2 points. Well done, buddy.
Yes.
Correct.
Whew.
Nerves starting to fade a little now.
Maybe I'm getting a bit more confident.
Don't let yourself get too confident, though. Okay. Which video game console is known as the Sega Genesis in North America? Is it A, the Master System, B, the Mega Drive, C, the Saturn, or D, the Dreamcast?
Okay. Well, A, the Master System. I'm sure. B, the Mega Drive did have another name. The Saturn, did that didn't even come out in the UK? I don't know if you're allowed to have that, but I seem to remember reading about this. Never actually seen one, and I had a Dreamcast. I think at some point I've heard or read the Mega Drive referred to as the Genesis, maybe on the back of a game box or something. The Master System, that was the one before, wasn't it? I'm gonna go all in and say B, the Mega Drive. I feel like the Mega Drive was also the Sega Genesis.
B, your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
Will for 3 points. Is the Genesis also the Mega Drive? Let's see. Well done, buddy.
Oh.
Did you
In my
say?
breath.
Did you say you weren't sure if the Saturn was released in the UK?
Yeah.
I think it was. I mean,
It just wasn't very common, was it? Was that the CD one?
it was CDs. Yeah. I mean, it must have been because I know a few people who had Saturns, so it can't have been like not released in the UK. Put it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Question 4. With which video game would you associate the character Samus? Is it A, Dark Souls? Is it B, Metroid? C, Mass Effect? Or D, Braid?
How are you spelling Samus? Oh, it's just come up now.
Yeah.
This has got me properly stuck.
Sweat.
Soul. Vague memory, but I don't. And Braid. I think. I'm not even. Sorry, you could say something.
You're breaking up a bit, Will, but I was just gonna say, Sweaty Django says edge of your seat stuff this.
Yeah, I'm firmly at the back of sink into it as we go on. This kind of early, but I'm gonna phone a friend on this one.
Okay, you want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
Okay, Will Harris for 4 points is gonna phone a friend. Well, I'm going to have to hand the reins over to you.
Absolutely.
Right, here we go.
Just hope he's watching.
Will Harris is playing the phone a friend lifeline. Will he get lucky?
So I'm calling my brother,
Okay.
Elliot. Can you hear that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear that.
Hello?
Hi, Els. Hello, Elliot. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you loud and clear.
Great. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Retro Millionaire?
Yes, I'm watching you. I'm behind, so it should catch up.
Good to hear it. Well, I hope you're well placed to answer this question. I feel like it's more traditional if I talk you through the answers like we do on the show.
Yeah, I think I can help you out here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk you through the answers. So the question is, with which video game would you associate the character Samus? Is it A, Dark Souls, B, Metroid, C, Mass Effect, or D, Braid?
Right, that is B, Metroid.
B, Metroid.
Yeah.
Okay, you're totally sure of that?
I'm 100% sure of that. It's kind of weird because it's like named after one of... I think the Metroid is one of the enemies in the game.
Right.
So it's not what you'd expect necessarily. It's not like named after the main character. So yeah, that one can throw you off. But yeah, it's 100%. It's Metroid.
Okay, well, thanks very much for that, Els. You might have saved me from a very embarrassing end.
Screaming at the screen, but you didn't. Keep going.
Okay, thanks a lot, mate.
Right, you take care, buddy.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I was hoping he was going to help me out. I was hoping that I might get a bit further than before I had to play that card, but he seemed pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, so I'm going to go ahead and say B, Metroid.
You're going to trust Els and go with B, Metroid.
Way.
Right, let's see if your brother knows. He's going for B. Let's see. Well done. Spot on.
Yes.
100%. Right. Question 5 now. So this is for the first milestone. This is to cement your place on the leaderboard. Right, let's see. In the video game series The Legend of Zelda, what is the name of the main antagonist? Is it A, Draven? Is it B, Locke? Is it C, Ganon? Or is it D, Breen?
So, I really want to get through to at least 5 of keep going all my life. A, Draven, doesn't ring any bells. B, Locke, seems to be familiar, but not. I don't associate it with Legend of Zelda. C, Ganon, or D, Bryn. Again, it doesn't ring any kind of bells. I played the Ocarina of Time on my mate's N64, so I didn't spend loads of time with it. But I remember it being an amazing game. But I just never had the N64, which is why I never went that far on it. I'm going to use line here.
You want to use the 50-50?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Will, for 5 points, is going to use the 50-50. Now I'm going to take away 2 wrong answers and leave you with 1 wrong answer and the right answer and 1 remaining wrong answer.
That'd be harsh.
Right, here we go. Let's see what the minions downstairs have chosen to take away. Ooh! They've left you with A, Draven, and C, Ganon.
Given that's left my hunch still there, I'm just going to go for it and just go C, Ganon.
C, Ganon.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Answer.
Okay.
Final.
Is Will going to be sitting on a lovely 5 guaranteed points, or is he going to be our first man to walk away with nothing?
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Will Harris is the main antagonist from Zelda, C. Ganon. We're about to find out. Well done, bud.
Ah.
Right, you've hit the first milestone.
Hit the first milestone.
You are
no
not
lower than this.
You are not going to be our first person to go home with no points. Holster says, if you're confident, go with your gut instinct. But if there's any doubt, don't be afraid to use your lifelines.
Yeah. Well, I'm all spent now. It's nothing but
it's nothing but retro knowledge now, is it?
It's nothing but more retro knowledge and adrenaline from here on in.
Right, William Harris. We move on to question 6. This is where it gets tough. In which platforming series would you have to defeat a boss called Ripper Roo? Is it A, Zack and Daxter? Is it B, Crash Bandicoot? Is it C, Spyro the Dragon? Or is it D, Ratchet and Clank?
Okay. Jack and Daxter. I vaguely remember the demo, I think, but I didn't spend a lot of time with it. Crash Bandicoot. I remember the main bad guy who wasn't Ripperoo, but that could well have been one of the bosses at one of the end of the levels. Spyro the Dragon, I can remember playing, loved it, amazing game. I think like my mum's
Well,
Hello?
I think we got. Just bear with me. I just want to make sure the stream is. I think I'm having trouble with the. I just wanted it to just come back online. Come on. Oh wait, there. I'm pretty sure we're okay now. It says excellent connection again. So yeah. Sorry to interrupt you there, and sorry if people lost us there. It's just my crappy Wi-Fi, I think. So Will.
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry, bud. Poor connection then, buddy. Sorry.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
What, connection-wise?
Yeah.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Okay.
I can hear you now, so we're all good. Where are you at with this question in your head? No lifelines.
I think my gut just told me. As soon as you said Ripperoo, I thought Crash Bandicoot before any of the answers came up. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was just the first. Obviously, you start thinking about platforming series, but as soon as you said Ripperoo, I did think Crash Bandicoot. So, all or nothing, I'm going to go B, Crash Bandicoot.
Gut instinct, Crash Bandicoot.
Hope it serves me well.
Will Harris for 6 points. Or is he going home with 5? Let's have a look. Crash Bandicoot, final answer, Will?
Final answer.
Let's see. Have you played many of the Bandicoot games?
2 or 3, I think.
Will Harris. You've just won 6 points. Well done,
Yes! Come on!
you are on fire right now.
I'm feeling cocky now.
Oh, you're getting cocky now,
Getting
yeah.
bolder.
Right. That was bold and it paid off. Sweaty Django says get off the naughty videos, Will.
There's only so many I can have going.
Proud of you, Sweaty Django. Right. Question 7. What is the name of the main character in the 1999 survival horror game Silent Hill? Is it A, Henry Mason, B, Hank Mason, C, Howard Mason, or D, Harry Mason?
Oh.
Holster.
Again, I've got. Go on.
I was just going to say, Holster says, nice one, Will. Pesky little boss on Crash. The support is there, Will. The support is there.
The support is there. Really do appreciate it. I don't remember the boss, but I do remember the game. Just vague associations. Right. Silent Hill.
Yeah,
I did play this one.
Right.
Again, I mean, since since the time these games originally came out, really. I know what my initial instinct was when you read out the name.
Yeah, what was
it? It was Howard Mason, I think. Maybe it's just because there's a Howard on the screen. I don't know. But also I'm wondering about Hank Mason.
Sweaty Django says here for you, bro.
Thanks.
You've got a lot of support in the chat.
That's good to know.
So you've played Silent Hill, but I'm guessing it was back in the days of the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, absolutely. 21 years ago. Man.
Did you find it scary?
Yeah. I think maybe I might play it a bit more recently than 21 years ago. I think it might have only been 11 at the time, which didn't stop me. On Resi 2, Silent Hill. I can remember playing it from that series, but I'm really not sure. I think in a lot of these names, a lot of these games that. Hank Mason just instantly makes me think of Hank Williams. It sounds like a country music star. That doesn't mean that it might not be his name, but for me, that's what I think. I have to run it out. Henry Mason, Harry Mason, versions of the same names. I think you'd be really mean to trip me up with that one. Not that I don't think that you're capable of it. I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna say C, Howard Mason.
So your final answer? Sorry, Will, I lost you then. What's your final decision?
Answer.
Sorry, buddy. Broke up then again. What's your final decision? Sorry, mate.
The tension for the must be stupendous. I'm going to say C. Howard Mason.
Final answer, Will.
Final
C.
answer.
Howard Mason. Will's going to bite the bullet. Is he going to regret it? C. Howard Mason. Right. Well. You just lost a point. It was Harry. It was D. Harry Mason.
Harry Mason. Well,
ring any bells, Harry Mason, or not?
Not really. Not really.
That was a toughie. That was a toughie.
Sort of standard. I don't know. It doesn't stick out the way Chris Redfield does.
Chris Redfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Silent Hill guy, but that was a toughie. I'm not gonna lie. We got the tributes coming in. Unlucky Will was a toughie if you're not overly familiar with the series. It's very true. Literally screaming Harry at my monitor, says Sweaty Django. Unlucky Will, pal, that was a toughie. A lot of respect coming in the comments. Will, how'd you feel about your display this evening?
I feel like I probably should have done a bit of homework. I also think two of my earlier ones, then I two very good lifelines left to take I should have just been more confident from the off, really.
Yeah, it's always a toughie because if you got one of the early ones wrong, you just bollocks. Well,
yep.
Listen, you've been a fantastic contestant. So I'm just reading the comments. Holster says, "Congrats on reaching that milestone. Though the quiz contains some tough questions." Very true. And Sweaty Django says, "I was watching someone play through this on Switch the other day. How weird! That was how I knew it was Harry." So maybe
homework. Should have done my homework.
Well, it's a toughie. It's not an easy one, but well, you go home with 5 points. Congratulations and well done.
Take that. Not this age.
Cheers, man. Thank you for coming on. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you don't already subscribe, you know what to do. I've been Howard Phillips. Will has been Will.